Convicted for a look. Mack Ingram. Mack Ingram was a hard-working black tobacco farmer, husband, and father of 9 living near Yanceyville, North Carolina. He owned his farming equipment, mules, and automobile, and was regarded as a responsible family man. Yet in 1951, one accusation placed his freedom, livelihood, and family in danger. On a June morning, Ingram traveled to a neighboring farm, hoping to borrow a trailer. 17-year-old Willa Jean Boswell later claimed that he had looked at her in a threatening manner and followed her across a field. Ingram maintained that he had mistaken her, dressed in work clothes, for one of her brothers, and intended only to ask about the trailer. He never touched her. He never threatened her. Witnesses and court accounts agreed that he remained at least 50 feet away. Nevertheless, authorities arrested Ingram and initially charged him with assault with intent to commit rape. A court later convicted him of assault and sentenced him to 2 years of hard labor. His supposed offense became known as reckless eyeballing, the racist idea that a black man's glance toward a white woman could itself be treated as a criminal and sexual threat. The case exposed the brutal reality of Jim Crow justice. Black men could be prosecuted not because of what they had done, but because white society claimed to fear what they might have been thinking. The courtroom became another instrument for enforcing racial boundaries and protecting white supremacy. The NAACP entered the case and helped appeal the conviction. A later trial ended with another guilty verdict, a suspended 6-month sentence and 5 years of probation. In 1953, however, the North Carolina Supreme Court overturned the conviction, ruling that there had been no overt act or threat of violence, and that a person could not be convicted solely for what others imagined was in his mind. Legally, Mack Ingram was finally cleared, but justice came too late to restore everything that had been taken. The accusation damaged his reputation and isolated his family. Farmers became afraid to employ him, the family avoided shopping in Yanceyville, and Ingram eventually had difficulty maintaining the property and equipment that had supported them. Although the courts reversed his conviction, the social and economic punishment continued. Mack Ingram's story reveals how Jim Crow operated beyond segregated schools, buses, and public facilities. It controlled movement, reputation, economic independence, and even where a black person was permitted to direct his eyes. His case also became part of the broader international indictment of racial injustice in America. The Civil Rights Congress included his experience in its 1951 petition, We Charge Genocide, arguing that racial violence and discriminatory prosecutions were systematic violations of Black Americans' human rights. Mack Ingram was not prosecuted for an act of violence. He was prosecuted because a racist society treated Black existence as a threat. DTOA remembers Mack Ingram and the countless Black men and women whose lives were damaged by accusations, courtrooms, and laws designed to protect white supremacy rather than justice. They tried to criminalize his gaze, destroy his livelihood, and silence his name. But history is looking back. To support the channel, please click the like button and subscribe to receive new videos.